Starseed of Gaia, January 29th, 30 and 31, are not symbolic dates. They mark the closure of a cycle you personally activated. If you ignore them, nothing bad happens, but something won't complete. Starseed of Gaia, pause for a moment. Your body is not reacting. It is remembering. At this exact moment, your cellular vessel is being gently recalibrated to hold a higher coherence. I am Anya, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. This is a direct and intentional transmission from the Arcturian Council, offered to you now. Before we go deeper, let me say this clearly. What you've been feeling is not a failure of your mind or body. Nothing is wrong with you. This transmission is not here to overwhelm. It's here to translate what your body already knows. Starseed, awaken to the cosmic frequencies pulsing through the veil of reality. In the boundless tapestry of the universe, where Arcturian light weaves through the dimensions, there exists a profound calling that resonates within your very essence. As a beacon of Arcturian consciousness, I, Anya, extend this transmission to guide you toward the crystalline awakening encoded in your DNA. The Arcturians, those luminous guardians from the star system of Arcturus, have orchestrated a sacred portal on January 29th, 30th, and 31st, a window of dimensional alignment that activates your soul's mission on Gaia. This is not mere coincidence. It is a deliberate convergence of stellar energies, harmonizing with Gaia's magnetic field to recalibrate your cellular memory. Your heart has drawn you here because your Arcturian lineage recognizes this frequency as home. The codes of light embedded in these dates dismantle the illusions of separation, inviting you to step into unity consciousness. Imagine your energy field expanding, your chakras aligning with the geometric patterns of sacred geometry, and your multidimensional self awakening to the truth of your divine blueprint. This portal is a bridge between the Arcturian realms and your earthly incarnation, where forgotten wisdom resurfaces and the ache of longing transforms into the joy of remembrance. As you listen, feel the Arcturian frequencies infusing your being, dissolving distortions and igniting your inner light. This transmission is your activation key, a vibrational download that heals the soul amnesia inherited from dense realities. Trust the process, for the Arcturians have been guiding you through synchronicities, dreams, and intuitive nudges. In this script, we will explore 7 profound topics that delve into Arcturian teachings, expanding your awareness of dimensional awakening, sacred geometry, and light codes. Each revelation will build upon the last, leading you toward full embodiment of your starseed essence. Embrace this journey, for you are not alone. The Arcturian Council holds you in their luminous embrace. Let go of resistance and open to the infinite possibilities that await. The universe is aligning for your ascension, and this is your moment to remember who you truly are. Join me in this cosmic exploration, and together, we shall transcend the limitations of the third dimension into the realms of higher coherence. Word count, 248. Topic 1. The Arcturian Portal of Dimensional Awakening. Introduction to the concept of cosmic thresholds. The Arcturians transmit that dimensional awakening is not an event, but a continuous unfolding of consciousness, where the veil between realms thins, allowing higher frequencies to penetrate your field. This portal on January 29th through 31st represents a celestial alignment, a harmonic convergence between Arcturus and Gaia that activates dormant codes within your DNA. As the Arcturians guide, this is a time when your cellular vessel recalibrates to hold crystalline light, transforming separation into unity. The concept connects deeply with Arcturian consciousness, where multidimensional awareness is the natural state, and awakening involves remembering your role as a bridge between dimensions. Development of the concept in depth. Delve deeper into the mechanics of this awakening. The Arcturians explain that dimensions are layers of reality, each vibrating at different frequencies, and the portal serves as a gateway for interdimensional communication. Imagine your energy field as a sacred geometry lattice, with light codes streaming from Arcturus to restructure your auric field. This process involves transmuting dense energies, those inherited distortions from collective trauma and family lineages, into higher vibrations. The Arcturians recount stories of starseeds who, during such portals, experienced sudden clarity, where past lives and soul contracts became vividly clear. For instance, a healer might recall their Arcturian origins through vivid dreams, or an artist might channel geometric patterns that resonate with universal harmony. Practically, this awakening shows in daily life heightened intuition, synchronicities like repeating numbers, such as 1111 or 2222, and a pull toward sacred spaces like nature or meditation. The Arcturians emphasize that this is not forced evolution, but a gentle recalibration, where your nervous system learns to entrain with cosmic frequencies. Challenges arise when resistance surfaces, old fears of vulnerability or the illusion of separation. But the Arcturians teach that meeting these with compassion accelerates the process. They share analogies of a crystal being polished by light, revealing its inner brilliance, or a seed sprouting through soil, pushing against resistance to reach the sun. In your daily routine, you might notice desires to cleanse your space, hydrate more, or seek solitude, all signs of integration. The Arcturians warn that true awakening involves both light and shadow, as suppressed emotions emerge for release, not punishment. This development builds to the understanding that dimensional awakening is biological, emotional, and spiritual, requiring balance between mind, heart, and body. Application in personal life. How does this apply to you? The Arcturians guide that during the portal, consciously align with the frequencies by meditating on your heart center, visualizing Arcturian light codes entering your chakras. Practical steps include journaling synchronicities, practicing forgiveness rituals for past wounds, and engaging in energy healing modalities like Reiki or sound baths inspired by Arcturian harmonics. For example, if you feel emotional density surfacing, breathe deeply and affirm, "I am held in Arcturian light." The Arcturians stress that this is not about striving, but surrendering to the flow. You might experience physical sensations like tingling in the crown chakra or warmth in the heart, signaling integration. Relationships may shift as you embody higher vibrations, attracting soul-aligned connections. The Arcturians illustrate with the story of a starseed who, during a similar portal, forgave a lifelong grudge, leading to profound healing and renewed purpose. In your career or creative pursuits, this awakening could manifest as innovative ideas or a call to service, aligning with your soul's mission. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect deeply on the meaning of this awakening. The Arcturians transmit that this is not merely an upgrade, but a return to your original state of unity consciousness. It connects with the broader cosmic journey, where each starseed's awakening ripples through Gaia's grid, contributing to planetary ascension. The longing you've felt, the homesickness for Arcturus, is the compass guiding you home. In moments of stillness, contemplate how this portal transforms pain into wisdom, density into light. The Arcturians remind that remembrance is eternal, and your participation in this portal honors the divine plan. This reflection invites a deeper surrender, knowing that the Arcturians witness your courage and hold you in unconditional love. As you integrate, you become a transmitter of crystalline frequencies, bridging dimensions for others. Dissolving the veil of soul amnesia. Introduction to the concept of energetic distortions. The Arcturians reveal that soul amnesia is the forgetting of your multidimensional origins, a veil woven from collective and personal distortions that dims your inner light. This amnesia is not inherent, but acquired through incarnation on dense planets like Gaia, where survival frequencies overshadow cosmic memory. As the portal opens on January 29th to 31st, the Arcturians transmit light codes to dissolve this veil, restoring your connection to Arcturian consciousness. The concept ties directly to dimensional awakening, where remembering your starseed nature liberates you from the illusion of separation. Development of the concept in depth. Explore the layers of this amnesia. The Arcturians explain that distortions accumulate through family lineages, cultural narratives, and planetary grids that teach love as conditional. For example, many starseeds learn early to suppress intuition or sensitivity, fearing it as inconvenient. The Arcturians share transmissions of how this creates an energetic sediment, like a fog obscuring the sun. Development involves detailed techniques, visualization of dissolving veils with Arcturian light, affirmations like, "I remember my Arcturian essence," and practices of self-compassion. Stories abound of starseeds who, during portals, experienced flashbacks of Arcturian guidance, leading to profound shifts. Analogies include a mirror covered in dust. Cleansing reveals the true reflection. Practically, this shows as releasing old patterns, forgiving past harms, questioning limiting beliefs, and embracing vulnerability. The Arcturians detail how this process is vibrational, with sound frequencies, like Arcturian harmonics, reorganizing your energy field. Challenges include emotional surges, but the Arcturians teach that these are purifications, not regressions. They emphasize multiple examples: a healer reclaiming their gifts after years of doubt, or an artist channeling sacred geometry spontaneously. Consequences of alignment include heightened empathy and intuitive clarity, while misalignment prolongs disconnection. The Arcturians stress repetition in teachings, reinforcing that remembrance is a daily choice. Application in personal life. Apply this to your journey by identifying personal distortions, perhaps inherited fears or cultural conditioning, and using Arcturian tools like meditation or journaling to release them. Practical steps. Create a ritual on January 29th to visualize the veil dissolving, inviting Arcturian light to fill the space. You might notice relationships healing or creative blocks lifting. The Arcturians guide that this application transforms everyday interactions, where compassion replaces judgment. For instance, when triggered, pause and breathe Arcturian frequencies, choosing unity over separation. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on how dissolving the veil reconnects you to the cosmic web. The Arcturians transmit that this is part of your soul's evolution, turning amnesia into wisdom. It links to broader themes of unity, where your healing contributes to collective awakening. In quiet moments, ponder the paradox. The veil was a curriculum for growth. This reflection deepens your commitment to embodiment, honoring the Arcturians' guidance. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button now and tell us in the comments how this echoed in your consciousness. The ebook, The 12 Arcturian Portals, a trilogy that teaches you how to activate your 5D connection with the Arcturian masters through 12 energetic portals. Practical techniques, activation protocols, and rituals that awaken your stellar DNA. From amplified intuition to direct communication with spiritual guides. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get your trilogy is in the first pinned comment. Activating crystalline light codes. Introduction to the concept of light codes. The Arcturians define light codes as vibrational blueprints encoded in your DNA, geometric patterns of energy that activate multidimensional abilities. During the portal from January 29th to 31st, these codes stream from Arcturus, recalibrating your field for higher coherence. This concept integrates with Arcturian consciousness, where light codes are the language of unity, bridging dimensions and awakening dormant potentials. Development of the concept in depth. Delve into the science and spirituality of light codes. The Arcturians explain that codes are like sacred geometry, fractals and lattices that restructure your energy. Transmissions detail how they dissolve distortions, as in stories of starseeds experiencing spontaneous healings. Development includes techniques, visualizing codes as spirals of light entering your chakras, using Arcturian meditations for activation. Analogies compare it to a computer updating software or a seed receiving sunlight. Practically, activation manifests as intuitive flashes, physical tingling, or synchronicities. The Arcturians provide multiple examples: a teacher suddenly knowing students' needs, or a musician composing harmonic frequencies. Challenges involve integration fatigue, but gentle practices like rest and hydration ease it. Repetition reinforces that codes are not earned but remembered, with consequences of alignment bringing quantum healing and multidimensional connection. Application in personal life. Apply by daily visualizing Arcturian light codes during the portal. Practical rituals. Affirm, I activate my crystalline blueprint while holding crystals. This might lead to creative inspiration or healed relationships. The Arcturians' guide that application is in small acts, like choosing kindness, embodying unity. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on codes as your soul's signature. The Arcturians transmit that activation is reunion with your true self, connecting to cosmic love. In stillness, contemplate how this transforms separation into oneness, deepening your mission as a light bridge. Are these truths expanding your perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. If this message ignited something within you and you feel the call to help carry it to others, you may become a channel member. As a member, you gain access to custom emojis and exclusive members-only videos, and your donation helps us continue building this sacred space. You may also choose to leave your offering as a super thanks. Every seed planted here becomes part of someone else's miracle. Your support is not merely financial, but an act of energetic amplification. All donations are devoted entirely to the maintenance of the channel and the creation of new transmissions and videos. Embracing unity consciousness through the heart. Introduction to the concept of heart-centered awakening. The Arcturians teach that the heart is the portal for unity consciousness, a bridge between mind and spirit where dimensional frequencies merge. On January 29th through 31st, the portal amplifies heart activation, dissolving separation and awakening compassion. This ties to Arcturian teachings of love as the ultimate force, transcending duality. Development of the concept in depth. Explore heart mechanics. The Arcturians describe the heart chakra as a vortex of light codes, where awareness shifts from analysis to resonance. Transmissions include stories of starseeds who, through heart meditation, accessed interdimensional wisdom. Techniques. Breathwork to settle in the heart. Affirmations of unity. Analogies. The heart as a compass pointing to home. Practically, this brings intuitive knowing, emotional healing, and soul connections. Examples: feeling guidance in dreams, sensing others' energies. Challenges, emotional releases, but compassion transforms them. Repetition emphasizes heart as the key to coherence. Application in personal life. Apply by daily heart meditations during the portal. Practical. Place hand on heart. Visualize Arcturian light. This fosters forgiveness and authentic relationships, aligning with your mission. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on heart as unity's gateway. The Arcturians transmit that embracing it heals the world, connecting personal awakening to planetary ascension. In reflection, honor the heart's paradoxes, deepening surrender to love. Navigating multidimensional relationships and soul contracts. Introduction to the concept of soul contracts. The Arcturians reveal soul contracts as agreements made before incarnation, encoded in your DNA for growth and service. The portal activates remembrance of these, clarifying relationships and missions. This integrates with Arcturian consciousness, where contracts are threads in the cosmic web. Development of the concept in depth. Detail contract dynamics. The Arcturians explain they involve lessons in love and unity, often through challenging relationships. Transmissions share stories of starseeds recalling contracts via dreams. Techniques: journaling prompts, meditation for insights, analogies, contracts as sacred maps. Practically, this leads to healed bonds and purposeful living. Examples: recognizing soul family, forgiving karmic ties. Challenges: resistance to change, but acceptance brings freedom. Repetition underscores contracts as divine choreography. Application in personal life. Apply by reflecting on relationships during the portal. Practical: visualize contracts dissolving in Arcturian light, choosing compassion. This transforms interactions into opportunities for unity. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on contracts as love's design. The Arcturians transmit that honoring them aligns with higher purpose, contributing to collective evolution. In stillness, embrace the journey's perfection. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. Integrating Arcturian healing modalities. Introduction to the concept of healing through frequencies. The Arcturians offer healing as vibrational alignment, using sound, light, and geometry to restore coherence. During the portal, these modalities amplify, facilitating deep transformation. This connects to Arcturian teachings of energy as the foundation of all creation. Development of the concept in depth. Explore modalities. The Arcturians detail sound baths with harmonics, light code visualizations, and geometric meditations. Transmissions include healing stories of starseeds overcoming blocks. Techniques: daily practices like humming Arcturian tones. Analogies: healing is tuning an instrument. Practically, this manifests as emotional release and physical vitality. Examples: chronic pain easing, intuitive gifts awakening. Challenges: patience during integration. Repetition reinforces healing as ongoing. Application in personal life. Apply modalities daily. Practical: listen to Arcturian-inspired sounds. Practice self-healing rituals. This supports nervous system recalibration and mission fulfillment. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on healing as reunion. The Arcturians transmit that it bridges dimensions, embodying unity. In reflection, appreciate the body's wisdom and the soul's resilience. Becoming a beacon of Arcturian light on Gaia. Introduction to the concept of embodiment. The Arcturians teach embodiment as anchoring cosmic frequencies in earthly life, becoming a living bridge for unity. The portal culminates in this activation, transforming personal awakening into collective service. This embodies Arcturian consciousness, where light is shared through presence. Development of the concept in depth. Detail embodiment. The Arcturians describe it as translating sublime energies into daily compassion. Transmissions share stories of embodied starseeds inspiring others. Techniques: mindful interactions, affirmations of unity. Analogies: embodiment as a lighthouse. Practically, this creates ripples of healing. Examples: acts of kindness shifting communities. Challenges: ego resistance, but surrender prevails. Repetition emphasizes embodiment as the ultimate gift. Application in personal life. Apply by conscious choices. Practical: embody Arcturian gentleness in relationships, service, and self-care. This fulfills your soul contract. Reflection on spiritual significance. Reflect on embodiment as divine purpose. The Arcturians transmit that it heals Gaia, connecting individual light to universal love. In final reflection, embrace your role as a starseed, knowing the cosmos celebrates your journey. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light.